That's interesting. So how long have you been working for the organization?
12 years.
Jeez. Hi, this is Greg Parker. I am actually today with Nicole Lim, and she is from Ideal Mortgage Specialist here in Kuala Lumpur as well. I'm here to find out more about what she does, what the company does as well, and how they can support us in the coming months and weeks. Now, predominantly in the UK and in Australia and Singapore, mortgage specialists are quite well known. But Nicole, in Malaysia, are we as well known?
Actually, it is. If you have been in this line for long, there's actually have a lot of mortgage consultancy firm in Malaysia. It's just that there is not considered as so famous compared to like in Singapore.
Your organization, did you start in Malaysia? Are you founded in Malaysia?
We start in Malaysia.
You started in Malaysia?
Yeah, let me just to go through a little bit about my company background. Okay, my company bosses, we have 3 of them, the directors. 3 of them is working for banks previously before they set up Ideal Mortgage Specialist. So they do actually found a lot of people that can't really get a loan from a specific bank. That's why they set up Mortgage Specialist.
Wow, that makes sense. We're right now deep in COVID-19. I've been, and you have as well, I'm sure, been in self-isolation now for, what is it, 6 or 7 weeks?
I think it should be 6, right? Yeah, 6
weeks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so, you know, as a mortgage specialist, what trends or patterns have you seen emerging since COVID-19 has really kicked off? What are you finding is happening?
For this COVID is really giving a lot of affected a lot of business. So that's why even during this COVID-19, that's why a lot of people is doing refinancing. Refinancing can help them to go through this past time. So because they need a lot of cash on hand. Yeah.
So refinancing has really been a key focus for your organization since COVID-19 has really taken root.
A lot of them is doing a refinancing, not only like cash out their money, even reducing the interest, because the bank have a lowest interest rate for the property loan, which is 3.65. Right. The lowest for me in these 12 years. Yes.
Really? The lowest in 12 years?
Yes. And Bank Negara is going to adjust the rate on the 5th of May. Yeah.
Okay.
And we are not sure whether we'll be going down or not. Because of this COVID, you can actually see there's few type of people, as I mentioned to you. All those people like really can't run the business. What can they do? They can do a refinance to cash out as a backup fund, or to reduce that existing commitment by money housing installment. Because as I mentioned, the interest rate already dropped to 3.65, which means previously maybe you are paying a 5,000 installment per month. After the interest, you just by refinance, you are paying about 3,500. And secondly, you need more cash to pay for the deposit. So that's why you can refinance your existing house to get the cash as well. Yeah.
Got you. So it looks like a buyer's market. Am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Got it. So as a mortgage specialist, you're in a real sweet spot, because not only can you be there for the buyers, to support them with their mortgage arrangements, but you can also be there as well regarding the refinancing aspect of that as well, refinancing existing homes.
Yeah, that's what we did. Because we are not only doing for like for the buyers, we do actually providing services to like property agency, real estate agents, buyers and owners as well. When you get a buyer, instead of bringing them to see all the houses, like the 10 unit houses, you can pass us the contact. We will help you to go through their financial background. at least we can let you know the maximum margin, the maximum purchase price that buyer can go through. Instead of saying 10 house, maybe 3 house already done deal. You can save your time.
Now, you've just led me to a beautiful segue for my next question. Now, my next question is, let's just say I have a buyer in, let's just say Saudi Arabia or perhaps India, for example, an overseas buyer. Now, what is the benefit, or even a Malaysian buyer, what is the benefit of me introducing them to you as a mortgage specialist, as opposed to me just saying, hey, why don't you go and talk to one of the local or regional banks?
And one thing is, whenever if you have a client from overseas, I can go over with you to have a viewing with them. Because sometimes your client do not want to place booking very fast. It's because they're not sure whether they can get the loan or not. So maybe they will come 2 to 3 times just for the one unit. That's why.
So you're like almost like a brokerage, an intermediary. Would I be right to say that?
Yeah.
Right.
But everything will be the same process as what banker did.
But you make sure you collect it all, and you work between the client and also the bank there as well. So the middle person as well, to make it easier for the buyer. So
thanks.
Let's look at the technicalities. Does a foreigner need to provide any different type of documentation compared to a Malaysian who wants to buy a property? How does that work?
For foreigner, we do actually need their passport, obviously, right? Compared to Malaysian.
It's a good start.
Yeah, compared to Malaysians. Actually, other than that, you just provide me your income document like payslip. Let's say employee, you just need to give me your 6-month payslip, your bank statement that tally with your payslip, income tax. That will be good enough.
Nice. Sounds quite straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be actually the same with Malaysian. You just need to give me additional your passport. That's all.
So how many banks do you work with in Malaysia, and does it matter? I mean, how does it work?
We do actually work for most of the bank in Malaysia.
Oh, so you can get the Islamic package without going through the Islamic bank?
Yes. Yeah.
That's good.
It's only Standard Chartered. It's only Standard Chartered do not have Islamic package.
Got you.
Yeah.
So that's good. So you've got the conventional banking aspect and you've got the Islamic banking aspect as well. Now, okay, so the key question before we end this, which everyone wants to know, is if I or one of my buyers, for example, wants to work with your organization, do we have to pay you?
No, it's
so
free of charge.
How does it work? Free of charge, nothing's for free. How does that work? Does the bank pay your fee? How does it work?
Bank will pay us the fees. No worries on. We do not charge anything to the clients or even our real estate agents.
Thank you so much today for talking to me. I really appreciate this. Nicole, you've given me a fully comprehensive understanding about what your organization does and how you can support the buyers out there as well, whether they're foreigners or whether they're Malaysians. Nicole, thank you so much indeed.
Thank you. See you again. Bye.
Bye-bye.